Hi there, I'm going to share with you my favorite circle game that I've just created using Rosie's Walk. So you're probably familiar with this book if you teach kindergarten. Hi, I'm Sonia Neufeld. I am an ESL teacher, and today I want to share with you a game that I have created and tried for the first time this year with my class, and the kids absolutely loved it. For this game, there are quite a few supplies, but you can pick which ones you like to use. For instance, the barn is there just for show. The kids are excited to see the barn, but you don't really need it in the game. And I use a stuffed hen for Rosie and a stuffed fox, but you could just use small ones too for the game. I just thought the stuffy adds an extra fun element to the game because they're soft and they're just so cute. The kids just love the animals. I just bought them on Amazon. I'm going to explain how to play the game. Have your class sit in a circle and have some music ready. I played Old MacDonald Had a Farm and other fun farm music. And then while the song was playing, I started with Rosie the hen to be passed around in the circle. And then I had the fox pass around so that they're in different spots. So when the song stops, the child with Rosie is going to play the part of Rosie, and whoever has a fox will play the part of the fox from the story. So I have these cards ready to go. So this one says over, so I would read Rosie walks over the haystack. Okay, so then the child with Rosie goes to the center of the circle because I have everything set up. And so that child would walk over the haystack with Rosie. And then the other child who has a fox would fall into the haystack. Okay, then when the song plays and it goes around in a circle again, when the song stops, I read the next card. Under. Rosie walks under the beehives. So this is my pretend beehives. I know they're lanterns, but we make do with what we have, and I just explain, we'll pretend they're beehives. So I put a couple of these on a chair so that Rosie can just go under the chair with the beehives. And then the fox follows, but then I chase the fox away, pretend I'm a bee, and the fox runs away. So whoever's the fox. Song plays, go around and continue. Okay, so I'll share what I have. So for the grass, so if we're just going to walk across the grass, I just have this and I have it on the floor on one end of the carpet. And then I'm gonna put those friends away. We have the pond. So then if they're Rosie, they walk around the pond. And then we have the haystack, which is fun. This is one that I'd recommend having because that one the kids really enjoy. For the windmill, I just went to the dollar store and I used some Play-Doh and then it can stand. So we use that for the windmill. And then my fence came with the farm. So to walk through the fence, I can do that. And then, and if Rosie makes it back home for dinner, you can finish that at the very end. So to start, you might just have the paper, like the grass and the pond. Okay, I know you have this available in your schools. And then I would recommend getting the hay because this is super fun for the kids. And then maybe the windmill from the dollar store. You could start with that, and that's great. And for under, you can just put a chair and tell the kids to pretend there's a beehive on it. It's up to you. Just be creative. Get the kids moving, practicing prepositions. Another thing I've discovered too doing this, they don't always know the name for pond. Some of them called it a river, so we teach that this is, or a lake. So I teach, no, it's just it's a little pond. And then this is hay. So practicing these nouns as well is really great practice for your students, especially if they're ESL students. So we want to learn the names of these items on the farm, the prepositions, and of course we want to have fun. So stay tuned and stay lovely.